Hello, this is Christian Wasinger, certified clinical hypnotherapist and trainer of neurolinguistic programming. Today I'm coming to you with my tip number 4 on how you can make quitting smoking even easier than it already is with hypnosis. I would like to talk today about what we call anchors in hypnosis or NLP. Anchors comes from Pavlovian conditioning. You may have heard of Pavlov's dog and how he was conditioned to the sound of the bell. The dogs associated the sound of the bell with being fed because every time they were fed, they rang a little bell. Now the dogs knew they got fed when they heard the bell and they started to salivate. Now, eventually, the dog started to salivate just because of the sound of the bell, and even when they were not fed. So the brain has made a connection between the sound of the bell and the physical response would be salivating. So the connection between was the sound of the bell and being fed. So an anchor has two parts to it. There is a trigger, which was the sound of the bell, and then a physical response, which was salivating. Now everything in life can be an anchor, but it doesn't have to be. An anchor could be a sound. It could be the song that you hear on the radio that takes you back to your elementary school and some happy memories on the playground, and with those happy memories come up certain happy feelings because the feelings attached to the memories. It could also be a smell. So for example, it could be the scent of a certain cologne or perfume that reminds you of a person, and then the feelings that you have for that person start coming up simply because your thoughts are with them. So first you smell that cologne or perfume, the memory comes up, and then the feelings come up that are attached with the memory. It could also be the scent of cookies or a specific food. And it could go the opposite way too. It could bring up some negative memories and negative emotions. So where am I going with this? As I said, everything in life can be an anchor. And those anchors, they will trigger things. Now you have certain anchors and triggers that will trigger the desire for wanting to smoke. Those triggers will mostly be places and locations. So for example, if you always smoke on your balcony or on your patio and you always sit in the exact same spot or chair, your mind has become conditioned and has made the connection between that location and the activity, the behavior of smoking. So the moment you sit down there, it's like, oh, I want a cigarette now. It can be your patio. It could be also be the car, or it could be that every time when you drive to work you get to a specific intersection or you get to the on-ramp on the freeway, that's where you light up. So if you do it on a regular basis, your mind starts making those connections. Now what can you do to break off those connections? I suggest that you move things around a little bit. So for example, if you can move around your patio furniture, move it around into a different location, or sit in a different chair, sit in a different spot, and you'll start to notice that you will start smoking less. I had a friend who always smoked watching television, and she smoked a lot. And a lot of times she said, I don't even realize that I light up. And I told her to sit on the other side of the couch. And she reported back to me that she really cut down on her smoking quite tremendously. Um, change those locations around, avoid them if you can, or move furniture around. So there you have it. Here is another tip, and make this a wonderful, amazing day for yourself, because you have the power to do so. And if you would like to become a non-smoker and you would like to use hypnosis, feel free to call me or contact me. My information is in the description of this video. Thank you so much. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye.